All right, what is going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. So if you're watching this video on the day that I uploaded it, which is Friday, May 11th, you're watching this video on my birthday. So I just turned 25 years old today, and I'm going to be showing you guys what I got myself for my birthday. My birthday gift to myself was a new car. Those of you guys that follow me on social media probably already know what the car is. Those of you that don't probably don't know what the car is. So you guys may recall back in July of 2017-ish, so back in July, I had bought another new car for myself, a 40-year-old Corvette C3. So recently, I bought myself a new Stingray, so a C7 Stingray. So my goal for myself was always to have enough money to buy a new Stingray in cash, and never to be that guy that had a car that, you know, I just wanted a fancy car. Now I've got a car that I can't afford. I've got a car note I can't afford, and now I'm broke. I never wanted to be that guy. So I'm gonna wait till I had enough money to buy one in cash, and I wouldn't be broke, and I'd have plenty of money left over in the bank. So after I paid my taxes and had all that figured out, I knew exactly how much money I had, and I was able to do just that. So it was really about achieving that goal for me, more so than having a fancy car, and also the fact I'm a huge fan of Corvettes. So in this video, what I'm going to show you is I took both Corvettes, the C7 and the C3, because I kept the C3. I took them both to a car show a couple weeks ago, so I'm going to show you guys the footage from that first, and then I'm going to voice over kind of a walkthrough of the new car, the interior, the exterior. I'm going to compare the C7 and the C3, and just give you guys a rundown of the specs of the C7 and just anything interesting that I think you guys might want to see. So in future videos, what I would like to do is, because now I kind of want to make the C3 my project car, I want to get it repainted, I want to get some things done to the interior, a new dash, new gauges, stuff like that. I think a lot of you guys, based on the comments that I see on Instagram, are also car guys, fans of Corvettes or just fans of classic cars in general, and you guys might like to see some more vlogs about those modifications. And there's also some modifications I want to make to the new C7, including Lambo doors, so doors that open vertically rather than horizontally. Some stuff I want to get done to the interior with that car as well. So if you guys would like to see some more vlogs sprinkled in over the next year involving some more car stuff, please give this video a thumbs up. And without further ado, here is the car vlog. That's sick. They're good. These. All the way chromed out. Here, it's probably a $120,000 car. Alright guys, so that was the car show footage, but let's jump into straight talking about this new car. So the new car isn't actually new. It's a 2016 Corvette Stingray Z51. It only had 7,000 original miles on it. So I want to give you guys a little bit of Corvette history in this video if you guys don't know. So when people refer to a Corvette, you're going to hear them refer to it as being a C1, C2, C3, C4, or C7. So the new Corvette that I got is a C7, and the Corvette you see next to it is a C3. So for those of you that don't know, the Corvette Stingray was first introduced in 1963 as a C2 Corvette, and it would span all the way until 1976, spanning both the C2 and C3 generations of Corvette. So from C4 onward, there would not be another Corvette Stingray until the C7 introduced in 2014. So this is kind of a big deal in Corvette history. Almost 40 years, they did not have a Stingray, and then they came back with it in 2014. So as much as I like bodybuilding history, I think car history is just as cool. So I think this new generation of Stingray, number one, it looks absolutely badass, and number two, it's very historic. So let's get to some of the specific specs on this particular Stingray. So I did not get a manual Corvette. That's the first thing I'm going to mention here. So it's an automatic, but it's an 8-speed paddle shift automatic. So it's essentially automatic with the option of manual. If you want to shift gears, you can still shift gears with the paddle shifter. But mostly I'm going to be driving this car in automatic because it is going to be my daily driver. Secondly, it's a Z51. It's got a 6.2 liter engine, netting about 460 horsepower. Now, the expensive thing about this car is going to be both the fuel and the insurance. The insurance is very expensive, and the fuel, I'm only putting premium in this car, so the fuel adds up to about $50 a tank every time I fill it. So let's go ahead and go into the interior of this car here. So one of the cool things, really the devil is in the details here. I really like all the detail that goes into the interior of this car. This is definitely the interior of a $60,000, $70,000 car. You've got the Corvette emblem popping up on both screens as soon as you start the car. You've got the Corvette emblem on the steering wheel and multiple little Stingray emblems throughout the interior. Leather interior, there's some things I want to do to it, including getting matching blue knobs. So you see how all those knobs are silver. I want to get blue ones that match the exterior of the car. It's got the push to start, so there's no key that actually inserts into the vehicle, so I really like that. You also have this awesome screen on the inside here, where you press this button and it's like a secret storage compartment behind the screen. It's also a touchscreen screen, which the car that I had before this as my daily driver, before the 77 as well, was a 2007 Ford Fusion. So as you can imagine, it didn't have nearly as many perks as the interior of a new Corvette C7. So now I'm going to go ahead and rev the engine for you guys here. So next we're going to look at the trunk space here. So the trunk space is really for the Targa top. And for those of you that don't know what a Targa top is, essentially every single Corvette is technically a convertible because the top does come off. While a typical convertible has kind of that canvas top that's electronic and you press a button and it goes back, a Targa top is simply a hard top that you can take off and store it in the back. So that's why the trunk space is actually relatively big because it's made to hold that Targa top. So actually I can use this car as kind of a grocery getter because it's got a decent amount of trunk space for a sports car. So here we're going to go ahead and show the engine of the C3 here and just compare the sounds of revving both engines. So let me know what you guys think of this video in the comment section below. If you guys would like to see the videos of the modifications and more videos of these cars, if we do take them to the track and actually race them, do a real race. If you guys would like to see that stuff, comment in the comment section below, and please give the video a thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.